Okay, so we've just gone through brand and long-term vision in $100,000 per month while working 4 hours per week or less as an online coach. Now we're at who to serve, meaning your ideal client and your target audience. So there is only one winning strategy. It is to carefully define the target market and direct a superior offer to that target market. Philip Kotler. So essentially, you can only win by having ideal clients, targeting the specific market, and essentially having a niche with a great offer. So why would you want to do that? Why would you want to have your ideal client persona instead of helping everyone? Because you're amazing at what you do and you can help every person on this planet. Well, you want to become a go-to expert. If you're a go-to expert, you will be able to earn more because you will be able to charge more. When you go see a specialist of any kind, you always pay more to the person who is an expert in that specific field that you need help with. So you will be able to earn more, and clients you actually enjoy working with. So once you identify that target audience, that ideal client, you define it in a way to work with people you actually enjoy working with, because we've all had clients that we say we would never want to work with again. So that's why you need to identify the people that you enjoy, not only can help, but you can enjoy working with. So it's also easier to acquire clients. So similar beliefs allow you to address them in your content and marketing. So if they have limiting beliefs, you can break them with your content. They all have same or similar pain points. You stand out by speaking about their pains. So once they go on your profile, they see that you're solving their exact problem. Like I talk about their problems better than they could do it themselves. And this way they see you like, okay, you can talk about their problem in such specific detail, you must know the answer to the problem. So that's why, again, you will become an expert this way. And you know their circumstances, speaking directly to them, they are more likely to convert. So you know your client, you know your ideal client so well, you cover all of these points, and when they watch your videos, they say, oh, this is exactly me. So how can you give the results to, who can you give the results the quickest? Think about that as well. So it's not only about who you enjoy working with, not their other kind of metrics in a way, but who can you give the results the quickest? So the longer it takes for a person to get the results, the less likely they are to be happy about your service and recommend it to others. So how can you deliver quick wins? Who can you deliver quick wins to? And as you can see, if you give the results really quick, they're going to say this is awesome. If it takes a long time, they're going to say this doesn't work, maybe just before they take off and achieve amazing results. So think about that. Who can you help achieve the results the quickest? And yeah. So who do you enjoy working with the most? That's another thing that I mentioned. So you have gender, age, interests, lifestyle, income, pain points and problems, their location potentially, and plus personality traits. That's a big one. So many people disregard this, specifically when you're building a community and a coaching business. You really want to think about the personality traits. So how motivated they are and all of these other aspects that these don't cover. The person might meet every single one of these, but they might not be committed and not meet the personality traits that you're looking for in the people that you work with. That's why you want to make sure you have this nailed down as well. Whose problems do you know better than they do? That's something that I already mentioned. Like whose problems do you know better than they do themselves? So when they watch your content, when they see your ads, they have to say, oh my God, he's talking about me. I'm struggling with exactly that. If he knows that, he must know how to solve this problem. And if you, again, speak about their problems and the pains that they're having and the beliefs that they have in such a detail, they're going to believe that you have the answer to their problems. So that's why you have to have that niche nailed down and have all of these things like to a T, so that when you create content, when you run ads, you know exactly who you're speaking with, how you're speaking with them, what resonates with them, what doesn't resonate with them, and so on and so forth. And that takes me to the next point. So don't be afraid to say no to prospects. it's really hard at first when you're growing your business. If you're doing like 2-3K per month, you might want to take on every single person that you can. But if you're building your business for the long term and thinking about building a community, you have to be able to say no. So let's say you have this like completely in complete detail, you know exactly who your ideal client is, and someone comes in and they say like, I want to work with you, but they don't meet that. You have to say no, because that one person is going to cost you a lot more time. It's going to bring down the community, because imagine you are in a community of fitness coaches and then someone from the construction comes, or from like a realtor, and asks their own questions that have no benefit to you or anyone else in the community. Why would you want that kind of person? Like, you would say, look, this is not what I paid for. So that's why you have to be able to say no to prospects. And once you're growing and you say like, okay, I can see that these people, like this small group right here, actually achieves the results the quickest. They bring the most referrals and so on and so forth. So there's that 80-20 rule. So 20% of the people, 20% of the people will bring 80% of the results. So you have to focus on that 20%. So at this point right here, you would say like, okay, I don't really like working with these people. These people are no longer a fit for my program. And that's how you make this piece of the pie even smaller. But at this point, you're able to charge a lot more money, because you create scarcity. You create, basically, you don't take everyone else, like everyone, and you're very specific about who you work with. So this brings a lot more value to your community. So to kind of recap, you have your ideal client that you refine consistently and say who is no longer a fit. And then you create the scarcity. He must be an expert. When you create the content specifically for that audience, then if someone wants to join and they don't meet the criteria, you say, unfortunately, I can't work with you. You have dream clients. You work with people you really enjoy working with, the people who see amazing results much faster than everyone else. You create amazing community that supports each other. You create scarcity because you don't work with everyone. You don't take on everyone. This means there's like a select few that can only join, meaning you can charge more. And the more you charge, the happier you are. So less work, more enjoyable work, more cash equals happy life. So that's it for this section. We've gone through who to serve. Next step is how to price your product and service. I'll see you in the next one.